What is up, YouTube? It is time for the fastest live stream west of the Mississippi. I'm CArtisan MC, and this is CArtisan MC. My commute thoughts and musings on life and what goes on. Like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. So, making my way to work this morning. Took off yesterday because I was not feeling 100%. And it was a little physical and more so mental. I needed a recalibration day. It's New Year. I'd worked every day up to that New Year, and then had New Year's Day off. And I didn't think one day was just enough for me to try to recharge and actually feel like I had some time. So I went ahead and took another day. In all honesty, I wanted to take the day off too. I could have because I have enough vacation time, but I have some shit I need to actually do. Some work done for the resident. And I need to turn my co-worker's phone because I've had her phone since Friday, and I don't want her fucking calls coming in all day while I'm trying to lay down and rest. And her phone keeps blowing up, waking me up. So I'm heading to work. Not 100% the right mind frame, but it's going to be what it's going to be because this is me getting my brain set, getting my mind set for 2024. What it means, what I'm doing. I told you guys Monday, New Year's Day, that you have to have those signposts, those mile markers, to actually get yourself around what's going on with you in life. Because otherwise, you can run from thing to thing to thing and never actually acknowledge the amount of time that's passed, what you have done, what you haven't done, what needs to be done. Just keep toiling away. Never moving hard. Apparently, nobody else. So people got snide ass comments. I told them I was running late today. Oh, thanks for letting us know. I always do. You never respond. I don't know why I keep big communication problems. See, as you see, I'm still salty. I'm still a bit angry. I'm legit angry. And that's part of getting myself mentally straight to come in. Mind you, I looked at my sick time. Got about 2 weeks worth of that shit. At least a week and a half. I could take off the rest of the week, which I probably should, just to get myself feeling back to good. But care more about the people that got some stuff going on in their house that I need to fix People were showing up, smiling in the faces of people I wasn't punching. So I took a day and I basically did absolutely nothing. And I say nothing in the sense that I did nothing outwardly productive for anyone. DoorDash outside till about 11:30 at night. Not a minute. I didn't clean the house. I didn't do shit. Lounged in my comfy warm exposed. Just was 2 months. I don't know. And I noticed what has come out of that after that day of not talking to anybody. That there's a lot of stuff this year that is moving to slow. There's a lot more stuff this year that's moving to slow. One of them was playing ice. Two, really wanting to know what the fuck working. Really wanting to know what the fuck working. You give them and stand them. Not being worried about, oh, well, let's just be nice and be cordial and friendly and all that shit. Man, fuck it. Halfway delayed, keep that to myself. No, I plan to do work on this. Don't see that I've got the response from my email yet, so that's going to move me in a different direction. That should have been a good experience. Especially since I got people bugging me about work on it, put in really good reps. So I need to shut the thing. The other one is about cleaning it up a little business folks. I got some dangling things hanging around that I usually just let be there. I know it's there. Just acknowledge that it's there and just leave it and let it be what it is. We can cut that shit off this week. Pretty sure that's getting cut off this week. Because I'm just giving people what for, what the fuck for. But, so I'm really, this is not some high school people has to come out and walk around for a little while. I liken it to method actors. So method actors do great work and they embody that person. Wake up, they are that person who holds them all day. Be annoying for everybody else, but that person is being who the fuck that cared for whatever the situation is. In your life, you do you play different roles. Depending on what you do. You play different roles. You try to keep it consistent so you can afford, but you'll be a little bit more valuable than some actors. So some things you bad on, some things you just don't feel them to go bad for everything. Really, really feeling to go bad for it. Not because things have been necessarily terrible. I don't know. I just feel it in spirit. I feel it in the energy around me that this is time to go bad on folks. This is the time. This is what I should be doing. Just curious about last year, about this time, I was feeling uneasiness in the force. It caused me to take a trip to Grand Canyon to recalibrate my fucking spirit. Not saying I need to do that this time, but kind of feels similar. Kind of feels similar. Try to be sensitive to that stuff because all of this needs to be paid attention to. So I sat around the other day, New Year's Day, after I did the stream, and then the day after, I watched comedy. I watched Dave Chappelle's new special, Dreamer, which I actually liked, but I thought was a little different. I think he went a little easier on folks. I did. I think it was more lighthearted that I took him serious when he said that the T community really went in on him, that he's tired of dealing with them. I really feel that. Listening to his comedy, I've never known him to be afraid or reticent about saying anything. He just changed his delivery. And this one, he did just make more jokes about other things other than T community, even though he did make jokes about it. He didn't make as many. But he was more lighthearted in his comedy. More laughing, more like he's just trying to have a good time, like a small stage kind of deal. So if watching that, it spurred me to go ahead and watch the Mark Twain Award to Dave Chappelle, which I had not watched yet. I went ahead and watched that. And it was really interesting to see the people who came up and gave this man some praise for his comedy genius. And it was really funny to see some of these old clips from like Def Comedy Jam and whatnot that I remember seeing Dave Chappelle on, which I didn't think he was that goddamn funny. I didn't. At that time. But after coming back from Chappelle's show, his comedy actually was better to me. Before that, it was some silly shit. Some silly stereotypical shit. I wasn't really into it. But after Chappelle's show, when he came back, I really enjoyed it. Fuck, dude. That's what got me. And I'm thinking what it is that I think it was Jon Stewart saying that he is an intellectual comedian. And I would agree, which is why I like him. Which is why the comedians that I really gravitate to, really hold a lot of esteem for, are those intellectual, cerebral comedians. I like a good goofball. I do. But some self-deprecating is funny. It can be. But at the same time, you need to show me how you live a life. I need to understand that you're having the experience like I'm having. Maybe you analyze it the same way I do and ask questions and try to find the humor in it. Because those are always the rawest comedians to me, hands down. Eddie Murphy, not Eddie Murphy, but Richard Pryor wasn't funny just because you knew he did a bunch of drugs and shit like that. And he had a terrible fucking childhood. No, Richard Pryor was funny because through his terrible childhood, he found comedy that made it relatable to you about the dumb shit that he had actually done in life. George Carlin's funny because not because he was just some goofy white dude that's been around forever. George Carlin was funny and biting because he made an analysis of the world, of people, of politics. He had lived some of that shit. He had seen it for himself. It could still come back and make you laugh about the idiocracy of it. And beg the question, ask the question. These are comedians that I hold in higher esteem because they actually take in the outside world and give it back to you in a way that makes you laugh at it, but actually look at it. Chris Rock is another one of those. Chris Rock is another one. Selective Outrage and Tambourine. If you watch the two of those back to back, you'll find out what the hell is going on with Chris Rock. You will. You'll see where he at in his life. Watching the Chris Rock and Kevin Hart, you got to see more behind the scenes of Chris Rock and how different he is. He's a bit of a different dude now. Pretty sure he don't like all the celebrity. Pretty sure he doesn't. Like the people, don't like the celebrity part. That's what I think he is. I guess we'll find out on this next special. Because he's seeing a different side of it. Post slap. Man laughed at around the world. He's seeing a different side of it. So, for my new year, that's what I'm doing. I'm seeing a different side of things. And accepting that I need to move accordingly. And deciding how accordingly is. All right, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
You too. So, today, on this 3rd of January, I get back into the fray in a new way, a new day. Ready to go at it again. It's about 100% ready. I think after this weekend, I'll be 100% ready. So I have to work on it. But times are changing and winter is here. I tend to bundle up. So with that, I just want to share those little thoughts with y'all. And I'm going to get here and deal with these chuckle fucks. And get through this day. So, like it, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. I'm CArtisan MC. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.